Hello, this is Smile Flips and welcome back to another episode of Super Mario Galaxy. So in this episode we are continuing our adventure through the cosmos, starting off with finishing Good Egg Galaxy. In this episode I am hoping that we'll be able to finish this dome, but that might not be possible just depending on how long the levels take. King Caliente's battle fleet, I used to call him King Calante because that's how I read it. And yeah. So yet again, we're back on this planet. I remember when I first got Galaxy 1 and I genuinely played through the first like 2 domes the whole way through. Not collecting all the stars of course, because I couldn't get them all when I was younger, but yeah. I genuinely think it could have been quite fun though for the Galaxy to be a little bit more open world. In the sense of having it be choose which path you want to take. Because with Galaxy it does miss some of the elements of Mario 64 and Sunshine, the 2 that were before this. But in one way, it does feature stuff that's better than the other games. But yeah. So you may be wondering, what exactly is my plan for Super Mario Galaxy, considering I've already done the game once on the channel. And the thing is, I'm just trying to revisit a bunch of the Mario games on Switch 2. Because yeah, this year and next year I can revisit a bunch of the older Mario games. Well, we're waiting for the new one, then when the new one's out then we'll play it on Switch as well. You can get the music notes if you want, it just gives you a 1-up so I'm not bothered. The star bits I would actually collect them. Okay, we've got a Toad. I'm not doing the Toad voice, I don't think. Woo, you saved me, thanks Mario. In return, let me tell you a secret about this place. Apparently those spike things hate coconuts. It's basically just tutorial Toad. Which, if you found the coconuts, you can whack at the spiky plants. Like, I'm not bothered about the whole spiky plant part of this. Because with this level, I don't particularly like doing everything in it. Let's defeat all the Goombas before getting the coin. Because I can use that to actually get more star bits from the Train Chomps. But yeah. With Mario Galaxy, did you play this when you were younger, or are you someone who didn't play Galaxy when it was released? Leave it in the comments, tell me your favourite Super Mario Galaxy memory. Or tell me about like a level that you couldn't do when you were younger, but now find really easy. Because the thing is yeah, Galaxy's quite a fun game to play. And I genuinely think it's worth playing if you've never played it before. Even if you have played it before, it's one of the Mario games that I'd recommend. If you've never played a Mario game before, Galaxy's the one that I'd recommend starting with. Or possibly like Mario 64. But that's mainly just due to Co-op DX, the one that basically you can play online, so technically, yeah, if you got stuck on that, you can get someone to help you. Like, I genuinely think that Mario Galaxy is one of the easier 3D Marios. But that's not a bad thing. Because, yeah. Something like Sunshine, it was annoying. It just feels like the next step up from Sunshine. Not in difficulty, but in every other way it does. There we go. There's a toad there. I'm gonna talk to it though. Just gonna save it, but yeah. After this level, it's the Honey Hive one. Unless of course we unlock one of the other ones, which... if we can get all the way up to Bowser Jr. in this one, so that's the only one left in this dome, then the next episode, then we can start Fountain, that would be good. Like with Galaxy, even though I remember most of it, there's elements I always forget about. Those you can turn into coins using 1 star but each. Here he is, King Caliente, or King Calante as I call him. And then your whole goal is just to keep hitting the melon thing back at it. There we go, we've knocked his crown off. Now the final one's hit it back 3 times at him. I remember when I used to always try to go all the way over to him by like long jumping onto him because I thought you had to hit him in the head. Which I think is still stupid. I think it's the most ridiculous, like, misunderstanding I've ever had in a Mario game. But yeah. I genuinely think that we've done well for star bits in this level. And yeah, I know it's only like 700 star bits, but by the end of this dome, hopefully the first 2 Hungry Lumas, we will have enough to feed. There we go. There we go. The Honey Hive Galaxy. First one is the B Mario one. Then after that I think it's the tower one, and after the tower then it's the boss battle one. The difficult one. Which, bear in mind, when I was younger I couldn't actually do the boss battle. I know it's quite an easy one. Welcome to the Honey Hive Kingdom. Our queen rules this land. Like, I genuinely think that the Honey Hive Galaxy is not the best. Considering that you experience Honey Hive twice. In this game. Because you get it in this one and then in the engine room. You go to a mirrored version of the level. Where the whole gimmick is pretty much just you have to focus on like collecting like what was it? I'm trying to remember what it was that you had to get. Yeah, where you have to collect like well, one of them is the purple coins. Where the thing is because of how similar it is, it doesn't feel any different. Like, you can easily tell it was just a reused stage. Which, yeah, Nintendo like to reuse stuff. Look at Sunshine. Polluted piranha plant, how many times do you have to beat that? With that though, there was a story reason why you had to have that. Whereas in something like Galaxy, you don't have a story reason why that's the case. Unless of course like Rosalina or something was to say something like, you may encounter galaxies with similarities, but that's not explored properly. Go bee mushroom. Like, it's not explored properly. You'd think if Nintendo wanted to genuinely create like a story-driven Mario game, which this is. It's the most impressive Mario as well. I still think this one is better than Odyssey. And the reason I think that is just because of the way it is. There's more to Galaxy than there is to Odyssey. Yes, Odyssey, yes, you fly around the world with Mario, but you don't have like unique levels. It's pretty much just a giant open world. Like, Galaxy is not how all 3D Mario should play, because otherwise it's not as special, but I genuinely think that Galaxy went on to make the 3D Mario games a lot more enjoyable and a lot better. But yeah, we're almost there. If I remember right, this goes and gives us a bunch of star bits. Okay, that's something from Galaxy. So I don't think the original Galaxy had that in it. I genuinely think that Nintendo probably haven't tried to like improve the game. They've probably just been like, oh, we'll port Galaxy 2's engine over, because that's got Yoshi, that's got everything in it, and then we'll just put the level back in for Galaxy 1. And who might you be? A physician, we presume? No matter, we are in the most vexing predicament and require assistance. The ferocious itchiness plagues our entire being. It must be stopped. Please find the source at once. So this is the one where you climb around the giant bee. But yeah. By being as effective as you can with star bits, what it means is it saves you time at the end. Especially when you get to the annoying later levels. Like with this, I just don't get why assist mode's in it. Come on. Because with assist mode, it just makes the game too easy. My thanks. You have shown much bravery, newbie. Now trust that we may rely on you in the future. Like, each galaxy has its own story. And each of the different stories is kind of like... Well, I'll have to do Toad's voice on this bit. Ah! A bee! What? Mario? Hey, it's you! We escaped from Peach's castle too! But then we thought Bowser would get us, and then we got lost with Luigi! Oh, I remember! We found a power star! I'm sure you need this! So here, take it! There we go, we got the power star. There we go. Almost 1,000. Mario. Your name is Mario, isn't it? That is what I heard from your friend who just arrived. Mario, it has such a nice ring. Look. Your friends are waiting for you in the garage. I think they want to tell you something, so you'd better hurry on over there. Nah, we'll just continue on. We haven't got enough time to just talk to Toads. What's the new one? If it's the level that I like, we'll do it. If it's the water one, that's the water one. Continue on to Honey Hive for now. Like, I don't particularly like the water one. I prefer the flip switch one. But yeah. Trouble on the Tower. And after that, then it's the bug one. And then once we've done that, then we're done. I'm not chancing those smaller rocks because they're annoying to deal with. But yeah. So with Galaxy and Galaxy 2, I genuinely am happy that we've got them on Switch too. Because they're genuinely decent games. Like, I genuinely wouldn't like support all like all the Mario games being being ported over to Switch, because I think some of them either there's later versions which are better. But Galaxy 1 and 2, I genuinely think Galaxy 1's the better out of the two. But then as well, I do think that if you like one, you'll like the other as well. Because the thing is they're very similar. And I don't mean that they just use the same engine, I genuinely mean that, like, if you enjoy the first game, you'll enjoy the second. If you enjoy the second, you'll enjoy the first. Even though they've got like different concepts in both. But I do think that Galaxy 2 is both easier and harder. Because I genuinely think that Galaxy 2 has the better post-game. Because with this, the post-game is not the best. Like, yeah. Galaxy 1's post-game isn't the best. I don't want to talk to Billboard. There we go. Like, the fact these signs are a character in Galaxy is funny. But yeah, we're now continuing over. Like with Galaxy 1, I genuinely think it's worth like fully completing. Especially if you're buying it for Switch. Just because, in my opinion, you get the most money out of a game when you do everything that it has to offer. Rather than just saying like, oh, I just want to buy Mario Sunshine because I like a few levels. No. If you're going to buy a game, fully buy everything for it and fully complete it. If you were to say to me like, oh, are you going to buy Mario Sunshine remake, if they were to do like Mario Sunshine remake, I'd say yeah. One, because I like Sunshine, it's actually my favourite Mario at the moment. But that or Galaxy. Like, with Galaxy, I genuinely think that Galaxy's the better game. But I prefer Sunshine just because of how weird the game is. Which I know is stupid, but yeah. Let's shut down because I want to get as many of the star bits as we can. Because yeah, once we've unlocked the final level, then yeah. I also genuinely think that the amount of time we spend with Mario is actually quite good for this. It's not like you're wasting time like doing like random rubbish that's not relevant to the game. Some of the other Mario games do feel like that. Yeah, if you spin and ground pound, it makes it easier to actually... There we go. Spin and ground pound, it makes it easier. So yeah. It's almost time to finish the honey hive. And then after we've done the honey hive, then the two most difficult... Well, not most difficult, but the two main galaxies are done. Next episode, it will probably just be the fillers and Bowser. And that's of course I get the Hungry Luma, and because I want to do that in this episode. Usually it says that they appear. Nope. Come on. We go, Honey Hive again. And this is this one's boss. Big Bad Bugaboo. Which... This is another boss battle that I used to hate as a kid. I still think it's stupid now.
Yes.
Ah, the whole Mandybug clan has infested our kingdom. Go, come on. Come on. Go, come on. Go, come on. I think it's nice though how this game is basically doing a tutorial on like how to do each bit. Because the first world, the first area of a game should always be basically teaching the player how to play it without directly telling them. So I think Good Egg and Honey Hive is actually two decent galaxies as the introduction to like the game, the characters, like the gameplay loop. Because you don't want someone going straight in and doing something like the later, more difficult levels until that they've got an understanding and mastery of the controls. Which is why I think the order you go in's decent. Come on. There we go. The neighbours are causing trouble again. We would be most grateful for your assistance. Which, now we're flying to the giant tree where the boss battle is. And then, yeah, if I got the flip swap or the sweet one, we'll do that as well. Just because I like those two. Here he is, the boss. One hit, two more hits, and then we're good. Go, one more hit now. Then we're done. There we go. We've defeated him quite quickly as well. With this game, I do think though, because I'm not rushing it, I'm trying to 100% it. I think content will I don't think we'll make much progress each episode. There we go. But yeah, I don't mind having the episodes a little bit longer for Galaxy because I like Galaxy. Like I would do hour-long episodes, but if I do that, then, well, it takes up too much time. Discover the new galaxy, and there's also Hungry Luma has appeared. I do flip swap on this one. No, flip switch, not flip swap. Flip swap, I think, is Galaxy 2's first Hungry Luma one. Painting the planet yellow. This one's quite a quick one as well. All you have to do is just run around and press all the switches.
Yes.
Which all players should know how this works, considering that they've already done a star with these in it. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Now we can just go and get the star and then we're done. And then next episode we'll be doing the other ones. Including the penguin one that I don't like, the sweet one and Bowser. And then making our start in the fountain. So within 2 episodes we've almost completed a dome.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Painting the planet yellow. 8 stars. Galaxy complete. I've discovered the Bowser one as well. We have discovered an enemy base in the region. We can only hope they're not misusing the power of that poor Grand Star. There we go. So, thanks for watching this episode. In the next episode, we are going to continue. Thanks for watching, and bye!